Chibi. If everything goes according to Zhou Yu's plan, we might be able to win. But this is Cao Cao we're going up against here. I suspect he will bring even more troops than we expect. And I'm sure he'll have defectors from Jing advising him as well. We'll be in for a brutal battle if we underestimate them.
You're right. But I can promise you that we will do everything in our power to prevent that from happening. It's good to see you again so soon. Lord Lingtong, I believe this is my first time meeting you. Think nothing of it. It is we who should be thanking you. You've given us a chance to show the realm what we can do.
By the way, I saw your troops training, and I am very impressed. Wu is renowned for his navy, but I have never before witnessed such skill.
We've lived our whole lives by the Yangtze River. I don't think there's any force that can match our skill in naval combat.
Is that so? Well, skill is one thing, but wouldn't you say you're a little short on soldiers?
You mean you didn't know that before coming? That's really not something to be complaining about just before a battle.
Forgive him, Lord Lingtong. He did not mean to imply that we do not believe in your army's ability to win. But we have faced Lord Cao Cao many times. We are keenly aware how difficult his forces can be to defeat, even under the best of circumstances.
There's nothing to worry about. Numbers aren't everything in battle. Haven't you been fighting long enough to know that? I would have thought it's obvious. Well, just you watch. We'll prove it, once and for all.
You only just joined our side. Don't act like you know everything.
I fought in a lot more battles than you, so I'll say whatever I think needs to be said.
Oh?
What? You got a problem with that?
Wu has such reliable and brave officers in its ranks. This has been true since the days of Lord Sun Jian, but now even more so. I am sure this is all the result of Lord Sun Ce and Lord Sun Quan doing their best to follow in their father's footsteps. You found a great lord to serve. As a friend, I couldn't be happier for you. Well, I'm sorry for interrupting your discussion. We'll be on our way now.
Then make sure you tell them as much.
Yes, sir.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did you need something from me? Oh, were you wondering about that soldier? He's one of mine. He comes from the Shan Yue. But forget about me. It's almost time to head for the battlefield. You'd best get yourself ready before it's too late.
Did you notice anything unusual about Lord Huanggai just now? To tell you the truth, we've been hearing some very disturbing rumors lately. Someone might be leaking our plans to Cao Cao's forces. I do not wish to accuse him of such a thing, but... Let's begin. Now then.
No.
Yes.
Very good.
Aye. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all. Don't let me down now. For us to be victorious at Chibi, it is essential that we win here. Proud soldiers of Wu, let us use all of our wit and courage to secure a victory.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
First, we will demoralize the enemy, repel their attacks, and push them back.
How exciting to be facing the greatest army in the land. Men, get ready to
The enemy
charge
officer
straight into their
has been
ranks.
defeated.
Advance.
Let's get serious. Time to act. Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Try this on for size.
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
The enemy offensive has been repelled. Advance with the ships. We will make this battle ours. Have the main army attack from the front to get their attention. Our detachment will circumvent the battlefield to strike from behind.
Commence the advance. Our preparations are now complete. Let us set sail! Hear the bells and tremble! Ganning stands before you! What? Charged in with nothing but a handful of troops! I'll take them down myself!
Do not forget about the Western Front. Use this opportunity to push further!
Begin the advance. Another frontal attack. Underestimated the strength of our forces. Shoot as one! Do not let them get close! Take that! Shield bearers, get ready! Brace yourselves! We will reach the enemy ships.
The enemy officer
Soon enough!
has been defeated.
We've managed to board without much of a problem. Let's cause some chaos to get their attention. Oh, Blue Suit. Now it'll get interesting. Take that!
Try this on for size.
Sacred Bird protect us.
The enemy officer
that the soldiers
has
of
been
Wu
defeated.
excel at naval warfare. We will head out to meet them and break their morale. Advance!
Right. We've gotten their attention. Get the detachments to move out. Send the ships out from the east.
All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act.
We'll make sure they don't notice our advance. Being inconspicuous is our specialty, after all. Begin the advance. Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Raid. It's not over yet. Let's give it to them. Is this what Cao Cao's army is made of? How disappointing! Gan Ning, the scoundrel who betrayed Huang Zhu. Bastards around and
The enemy
overpower
officer
him.
has been defeated.
Anyone else looking for a tussle? Attack. I can do this all day. Take that.
Our new comrade was eager. Best ensure we're not outshone.
What does he think he's doing, showing off like that? Does he really think we'll allow him to show us up?
The enemy officer
Is making
has
an
been
impact.
defeated.
We need to use this momentum to our advantage.
He is simply charging ahead mindlessly. We needn't pay him any heed.
Ready to go ashore.
The enemy officer
We will head
been
north
defeated.
toward the port. Stop them! Do not let them advance!
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Quite the name you've made for yourself. I know you've earned every bit of it, of course.
It's a stalemate.
Believe this.
The
We
enemy
need to find
officer
a way to get on
has
top.
been defeated.
Take this!
Allies are fighting over there. We should lend them a hand.
There we go! All my might! Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I, Ji Quan, shall take you on! This way! All my might! Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I know how to get the job done. That was an excellent
The enemy
display of
officer
skill.
has
We
been
shall
defeated.
fight again.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight without complaint. I did not think I'd need to rely on this plan, but I guess you never know.
This is a ferocious tune indeed. Time to act.
All my might. They're throwing down boulders. Might be done for now. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How did my perfect plan fail?
Hopeless battle. The dudes really won't go ignored.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
All my might. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here. You're outshining everyone else. I must study and learn your ways. Get ready to be brought down.
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here.
Take that. All my might. Don't fear the enemy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Your deeds exceed my imagination. Truly a dependable ally.
Take that. Is that it? All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must say, this was not the outcome I had anticipated. Seems I'll have to do this myself.
Indeed.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Worthy adversary indeed.
Sacred Blade, protect us. Time to act. I've been waiting for this.
You really are something special. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
And I think this day was
The enemy officer
Cannot leave our
has been
allies
defeated.
We must assist them immediately.
This'll do.
okay. That takes care of that. Let us march on. Take that. I can't believe this. I had not expected such fierce resistance. We have been well and truly beaten.
Oh, Lord Saimao, I will keep these troops busy.
What? Did he just let Lord Saimao go? Looks like they were talking. Could it be?
Nothing to worry about with us here.
We have been victorious in this first battle, but the next will be the decisive one. I am counting on your efforts. Let us head to Chibi, where our fate will be decided!
Well, Zhou Yu's plan worked just as expected. Cao Cao's forces could barely move out there. They ended up sinking like rocks.
Don't get too overconfident, or it might be you sinking next time.
As if I'd ever let that happen.
You two spend every free moment arguing with each other.
If you have time to be spouting nonsense, you should use it to prepare for the coming battle.
Yeah, I got it. Huh? By the way, where's Huang Gai?
How am I supposed to know? Lord Handong, do you have any ideas?
Huang Gai? Well, he did allow that enemy officer to get away in the last battle. So maybe he doesn't feel like he has the right to celebrate our victory.
I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, we should be getting back.
From what I have gathered, after fleeing the battlefield, Sai Mao was suspected to be a spy and was summarily executed by Cao Cao.
I see. Good work. You may leave.
Sir.
I will make this clear. In the last battle, we were in communication with the enemy officer, Sai Mao. We had planned from the beginning to engage the enemy forces, then wait for the right moment to steal him away from the battle.
Did you really? I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
It is said that to fool the enemy, you must first fool your allies. The only ones who knew about this plan were me, Lord Sun Quan, and Lord Huang Gai, who we had entrusted with the task of contacting Tsai Mao. So, Lord Huang Gai, how exactly did Cao Cao become aware of Tsai Mao's betrayal? Let me be very clear with you. Lord Huang Gai, I consider you to be the primary suspect in this case.
Wait, Zhou Yu. Why do you believe Huang Gai would do such a thing?
If he has a reason, there is no one who wants to hear it more than me. But I think recent events tell us everything we need to know. Looking back on it now, Lord Huanggai has acted suspiciously on several occasions recently. He expressed his displeasure with Lord Sun Quan's leadership every chance he had, and treated the Shen Yue the way a king would treat his army. Your heart has strayed from the path of Wu. That is the only conclusion I can draw from all of this, Lord Huanggai.
Hey, Huanggai!
I always wondered, what was it that Lord Sun Jian had that I did not? If my ancestors had not been driven from their position of power, would I not be the one to rule Jiangdong? And just when I'd had my fill of taking orders from an impotent runt, I discovered a people of my own who treated me with respect I deserve. What's more, Lord Cao Cao has promised to protect my people and grant me dominion over all of the lands of the Shan Yue. What reason could I possibly have to reject such an offer? Tell me, Zhou Yu.
Lord Huanggai, you are no longer the man who brought me back from the brink of despair after Sun Ce's death. I think it is safe for us to assume as much. Someone execute this traitor immediately!
Lord Zhou Yu, please wait. We are on the edge of a great and decisive battle. Executing Lord Huanggai now would have dire consequences.
We may be certain of Huanggai's intent to rebel, but there still is no evidence that he acted on it.
Yeah, so give it some time. For our sake.
Treating such offenses lightly is a crime all its own. However, punishing a man of merit is bound to lower morale among the troops. Give him the lash and lock him away. His fate will be decided after the battle.
I'm sorry for barging in and making myself at home. A broody, hulking man is hardly the kind of surprise guest people want. These days, I'm a nuisance to everyone. I'm in no position to expect a warm welcome. I'm sorry. I didn't come here to bore you with my talk, but I just wanted to see you. And so I found myself here. Would you stay with me, without asking any questions, just like you did before? I appreciate it. You have always been a help to me. Now, how about we have a drink, to better enjoy our mutual silence? We'll let the wine take us where it may. If you join me, I promise you, we shall make this night our most memorable yet. Then, whatever the morrow brings, I will be able to face it without regret.
Hey, do you think that's how Huanggai really feels? I just can't bring myself to believe it. He has been a great companion to us all since the days of Lord Sun Jian. Somehow I can't see him growing so arrogant and turning traitor just because the Shen Yue showed him a little respect.
I don't want to believe it either. But now that he has to put those intentions into words, no amount of testimony from us could ever prove his innocence.
You're probably right. But I still trust him. We've been together too long for me to give up on him now.
Ah, it's you. I have nothing more to say on the matter. Even to you, I'm afraid. We cannot lose this battle. The survival of Wu is at stake. It's best that we minimize such grief if we can. Ever since we were children, Sun Tzu was a dear friend. I followed him around for nearly my entire life. We played together, we fought together, and we swore to build this kingdom together. I thought that standing behind him in support was my purpose. I always believed it would be that way, until the day I died. But now I am here, leading the vanguard of the Sun clan. I must be the one to clear a path forward for my lord. No matter what it takes, no matter how lonely I may become, I am oath-bound to fulfill that duty. But there are times when that oath starts to feel far too heavy to bear. Listen to me whine. I'm sorry. Push this conversation from your mind. Tomorrow, we will join forces with my lord and take our positions at Chibi. The final battle is upon us at last. You should rest early tonight. If you're fully prepared, there will be no room for regret.
Cao Cao's forces? What good are they?
So, that is the army Cao Cao will use to unite the... Will Wu disappear?
confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future! We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end. Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Lord Zhou Yu! I have urgent news! Lord Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison!
What?
The officers we captured in the last battle are also nowhere to be found. We suspect they may have helped him escape.
Damn. So he really has defected to Cao Cao's forces. Lord Zhou Yu, what are your orders?
There is nothing we can do about it now. We have no choice but to accept this state of affairs. But with Lord Huang Gai under the command of Cao Cao, we now have to assume that the enemy knows our secrets, including the plan for this battle.
Lord Zhou Yu, how can you be so calm in the face of all this? If the enemy manages to stop our fire attack...
Yes, that would certainly make our defeat inevitable.
Lord Zhou Yu!
There is no turning back now, Lu Su. The battle has already begun. Oh, it's you. Everyone has already left. You won't find anyone here. You ought to prepare for the final battle as well. Or perhaps... you have some business with me? You're always concerned for me, aren't you? This place seems quite large, with just the two of us here. The next battle shall be a significant one, indeed. We must win, at all costs. There's no going back now. Our lord is resolute, and everyone is in high spirits. I fear I've asked much of you as well. Clearly, I have done all I can. And yet, I find I cannot stop myself from shaking. I see. So my reaction is justified then. I instinctively believed I shouldn't feel so rattled. Were Sun Tzu here, I am sure he would laugh away my fears and tell me to savor the occasion. What about you? Does this battle frighten you? How candid of you. Yet, hearing that come from you provides me a measure of calm. This is a good opportunity. There is something I wish to say to you once again. I only overcame the various hardships I encountered thanks to your support from behind the scenes. You were supposed to have left Wu and me on several occasions by now, and yet here you remain. You have my sincere thanks. If we win this battle, Wu will soar to prominence. As such, we will require sturdy wings to maintain our flight. I could think of no one better suited for the task than yourself. I would guide the new Wu along the winds you read, until the day peace is within our grasp. The wind's starting to pick up. In this battle, we will have only a very brief moment of favorable wind that will allow us to set the enemy ships ablaze. As soon as we see signs of the wind changing, we'll mobilize our troops. This means that it falls on you to decide when we head for the front. Has the wind shown any sign of changing? Good. I trust your intuition. The southerly wind of Jing shall carry us to victory. Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Oh?
Yes. Do you mind?
Fine. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Listen up, everyone.
It is I, Sun Shangsheng, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now. We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Start the advance!
All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We can't let them take this position.
I must hold it. We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. You're outshining everyone else. I must study and learn your ways. Come and face me. You will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have. Take that. Got this. Take that. Counter attack. Take that. All my might. To the likes of
the enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull
defeated.
back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
The enemy officer.
We're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Take this. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance.
Damn! When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
This one's for the history books. Here you go! Take that! All my might! Come to this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
Strength was not enough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're only getting started. We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
We may not be able to make it through this.
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
White Fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang.
The enemy officer
As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
Take that!
As expected, you have bared your fangs. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
The enemy is formidable. I must retreat.
Bring them down. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, who is ours for the taking?
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy officer while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives!
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
This is what I call intense. All fired up. You have gone down the wrong path, so I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Huang Gai? I can't believe
The enemy officer
he really defected from who?
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now, advance!
So you've come, show you. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I still can.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Got this. Time to attack. Take that. All my might. Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Beaten in battle.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I've been waiting for this.
Time to end this.
Take that!
Everyone is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. No chance to turn the tide doesn't come soon. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
It isn't time yet. Please, do not touch the altar until the right moment. You're giving the signal now. Anyone could see that it's much too soon. You must wait for the perfect moment. Be patient and think carefully. tough, no matter how you slice it.
This is embarrassing, but sometimes you just have to roll.
Not make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Appears to be as far as we go.
Believe in your commander! Forward!
It isn't time yet. Please, do not touch the altar until the right moment. This is our chance. Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Oh, the signal! Lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huang Gai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people. Lord Cao, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! These flames are The roar of ooze! Counterattack!
Oh, what? The fire! It's spreading!
They've timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
Don't hold back. Are you ready to face me?
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we
The enemy officer.
All units
been defeated.
Retreat! Post haste!
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
The enemy officer.
Display of skill
has been defeated.
We shall fight again.
You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will!
Forward march!
Even though it was part of the plan, fighting my comrades was agonizing. Now it's finally time to do some damage to South's force.
The enemy officer.
The ships go up in flames one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Anton?
The enemy officer
I would say.
has been defeated.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible. Lord Shugoyang must be some kind of sorcerer.
So, I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster? I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done. I must go now, to plan for the next battle.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. For now, focus on retreating and minimizing
The enemy
our
officer has been defeated.
I will protect Lord Cao Cao no matter what. Neither flame nor sword will touch him.
So, these chains were part of the enemy's plan. Then, we'll need to remove them quickly.
Yes, I agree. Preventing further sacrifices is my top priority now.
Let's go.
We can just avoid the flames. All is not yet lost. Quickly, regroup your units. Let's get serious. This is where we make our stand.
Looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. We are to face them. We must be prepared.
Our fires have backed Cao Cao's army. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the final battle. Our wits and bravery will lead us to victory! The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will. Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
I think that should do. Cut off the fire's path.
This will reduce the damage to our forces. But we should have noticed their plan before they initiated their fire attack. What just happened?
It may not change the world. At least
the enemy officer
has been defeated. People around me. And that is not for me. I would rather keep my eyes on the earth, gaze blindly at the heavens.
Hold here. We need to assess the situation.
Attack! There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Now's our chance. Everyone, attack!
get the name Han Dong in a hurry. Take this! That did not go as planned. Let's try again later.
The enemy officer.
I'm still
has been
needed.
defeated.
That means I must fall back for now. First, the momentum is on our side. An excellent opportunity.
I won't give you time to argue.
You mean to oppose me, the great Cao Cao? I shall cut you down.
All right, come on. I can handle you. No problem.
All my might.
One of the strongest officers! I have come for your head, Cao Cao! Prepare to meet your end!
One guy, you really had us deceived. It took some nerve for you to make a
The
fool
enemy
out
officer
of me.
has been defeated.
The battle isn't over yet, Lord Chung. It's time for us to finish this.
I can barely hold my weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
The enemy officer has been
Let us
defeated.
withdraw. We must fight against the chains of destiny a little longer.
As I thought, the enemy is exhausted. We can win if we fight together.
Our fate.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Raise your sword for our kingdom. To bring honor to our ancestors.
See, everyone is in high spirits. No one can stop us.
Another one falls behind me.
Should have been easy.
Can't give up. We've finally broken their formation. This is our chance to defeat Cao Cao!
Can't hold them off. This isn't over, as long as we have the strength and the will to fight.
You must not let this battle be the end of us. Fight for your lives. Everything depends on this moment.
I will not fall here. Not like this. For what is my blood worth if I cannot fight my way out? Take that! I've been waiting for this. You are done. Take that!
Let's go.
officer has been defeated. Officer
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
I have nothing but reservations about fighting you. Is this the right path of action? Or should I withdraw?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's end it. Gotcha. Take that. Is that it? Take that.
Easy. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
On this day, we have protected our home and our pride. Victory is ours! Shout it to the heavens!
This victory may appear as a miracle to some, but it is not. We won by trusting each other and fighting with all our wisdom and courage. Stand with your heads held high and sing in praise of your comrades. Be proud of your victory and share your joy with the world!
You two have really outdone yourselves. Victory is ours.
We have destroyed Cao Cao's forces.
That is true. But we had our valiant warriors, Zhou Yu's strategy, and luck on our side. Everything came together to lead us to victory.
But I wasn't sure how things would turn out for a while there. Zhou Yu and Huang Gai played their parts so perfectly. The constant complaints, the suspicious behavior, making sure everyone saw them argue. They really had us all fooled, right?
I'm sure it was very convincing, especially considering that I actually meant half of what I said. The same goes for you too, right, Zhou Yu?
Well, for a strategist, situations such as these call for the utmost discretion.
Huang Gai, do you really believe that I am not fit to be a leader? Do you still see me as someone who is too young and unreliable to follow?
I know that I will never rise to the level of my father or my brother. And I'm always relying on all of you for help. But
You should not try to pursue the shadows of Lord Sun Jian or Lord Sun Sa. You need only to follow the path of your own choosing. If you ever lose your way, you have us to rely on for guidance. These are the true feelings of your loyal servant, Huang Gai, my lord.
Huang Gai.
But I do have one grievance to air, if I may. We need to do something about your awful habit of constantly putting yourself down. Nobody will follow a leader who doesn't believe in himself.
I think he could stand to learn a little from Sun Tzu in that regard. And I mean, only a little.
Look at you changing your tune, Zhou. You're the one who used to go on and on about Quen's unique strengths. But I too want my brother to make some changes. We need him standing strong as the head of the family.
Not you too. Very well then. I'll do what I can to improve.
I bet Lord Sun Jian and Lord Sun Sa are looking down on us now, with smiles on their faces.
There you are. I've called you here to discuss your reward.
You were such a great help to us at Chibi. It's only right. We need to make sure everyone is properly compensated.
We couldn't quite decide on the perfect reward for you. So, we'd like to know which you would prefer. There are two options we'd like you to consider. The first is a position as a general. We'd like you to support our efforts as an officer of Wu. Of course, the position will also bring its own benefits to your living situation. But naturally, with any position comes greater responsibilities. You might find yourself unable to travel as freely as you do now. The second choice is to support us from the shadows as an officer with no official title. To be honest, I was hesitant to even call this a reward. But I did my best to think of a way for you to reach your potential. This path won't bring fame or glory, but nothing will hold you down either. And you will never want for a battle to test your strength.
So what will it be? Please, tell us which path you truly desire.
Very well. We will make all the appropriate arrangements.
That's just what I wanted to hear. You barely had to think about it. Come on, Chuen. We need to think up a proper title for him right away.
Right. I'll come up with a title that is worthy of your achievements. I'll need some time, but I promise it will be worth the wait.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me to gain yet another valuable experience as a doctor. And I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuanhua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuanhua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again? Is something wrong? Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just... Would you let me be your apprentice?
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up, and you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do that, it changed me as a man. I told my father, imagine if I could become a doctor like him.
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea as undeserved flattery. But, yes, perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuanhua! Oh, Yuanhua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuanhua.
Go, Ziluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace